Oprah Winfrey has been tied to so many awful people.
The dazzling lights of Hollywood often mask the shadows that linger behind the scenes.
And the things that she's done throughout the years have only been in service to certain people.
Today, we're uncovering one of the most startling revelations in recent history, a secret Hollywood deal centered around a tape that has been concealed for years. What makes this even more astonishing, as stated by attorney Ariel Mitchell, is that the tape allegedly features Sean Diddy Combs and possibly Oprah Winfrey.
Contacted by someone who wanted me to essentially represent them in the sale of one of the Diddy tapes.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Stick with us as we expose this hidden scandal that many powerful figures want to remain hidden.
Threats of other high-profile names being involved is what's got everyone talking.
The story began when attorney Ariel Mitchell appeared on News Nation for a bombshell interview with Laura Engel.
As we're moving through this story and it's starting to really feel like it's unraveling, and you feel bad for the person and we don't even know who it is. Do you know who it is? And I know that you can't tell us who it is for all the reasons, right?
You attend any of P. Diddy's parties? Were you involved in any of the freak-out? Oprah, happy birthday.
During the interview, she revealed that there are 3 separate tapes involving Diddy and other celebrities, and these tapes are reportedly being discreetly exchanged among Hollywood elites for millions of dollars. Ariel Mitchell further explained that these tapes were part of a catch-and-kill strategy, a term used for obtaining compromising material to hide it rather than release it. This method is frequently used to protect influential individuals from scandal. Mitchell shared that she had been approached to help facilitate a deal but refused, revealing that the footage had been secretly recorded without the knowledge of those involved. For those who may not know, Ariel Mitchell is well acquainted with high-profile cases. She once represented Adria English, who accused Diddy of sex trafficking, and has played a key role in various legal battles involving celebrity misconduct. However, this latest disclosure could be her most shocking yet. But let's take a moment to consider, how did Oprah's name become associated with this scandal?
And if we make this just about Harvey Weinstein, then we will have lost this moment.
He took hold of me and stood me in front of the mirror. And he's like touching me, rubbing me, and he's like, just relax.
And even more significantly, how could a video like this remain hidden from the public eye? Oprah Winfrey and Diddy have both built powerful empires, rising to fame as household names and earning immense influence in the entertainment world. Each of them has encountered their fair share of controversies throughout their careers, yet never before have their paths converged in such a disturbing and high-stakes manner. While they have both faced public scrutiny in the past, this current situation casts a more unsettling shadow over their legacies. For Oprah, this isn't the first time her name has been linked to scandal. Over the years, she has faced intense backlash for her connections with individuals such as Harvey Weinstein and Jeffrey Epstein, whose reputations have been marred by some of the most notorious allegations in modern history. Even her rumored links to Diddy have raised eyebrows, especially considering the allegations that have followed him. Despite these controversies, Oprah has often managed to weather the storm, using meticulously curated public statements and a well-crafted image to minimize the damage. Nevertheless, speculation about her involvement in Diddy's infamous gatherings and other Hollywood scandals continues to swirl. These notorious parties Diddy is known for have long been whispered about in the entertainment world, with rumors of secretive and questionable activities drawing public interest and concern. The idea that Oprah, a media mogul celebrated for her philanthropy and influence, could be tied to these events is shocking and unsettling for many. The juxtaposition of her carefully maintained persona with the darkness implied by these rumors raises serious questions about the extent of her associations in Hollywood's murky underworld. It's a narrative that challenges the public perception of 2 figures who have, until now, stood at the pinnacle of fame and fortune. So, what exactly did Ariel Mitchell reveal during her interview?
You said the police were working with you on this case. You wanted to get the report. So when did that change?
Last night, actually, I got an email, the county, not the city police, that then said I needed a subpoena to get the records, which I think we all know about Freedom of Information Act.
The details she shared were both shocking and tantalizing, setting off a wave of speculation that continues to gain momentum. According to Mitchell, there are 3 tapes in total, each involving high-profile figures engaged in compromising situations. While one of these tapes allegedly features Sean Diddy Combs, Mitchell hinted that another involves a celebrity even more famous than him. This particular revelation has sparked a frenzy of speculation, with many wondering if the unnamed celebrity could indeed be Oprah Winfrey, a figure whose influence and reputation would make the existence of such footage even more explosive. Mitchell, however, was cautious in her statements, careful not to confirm the tape's authenticity outright. "I can't attest to whether or not they exist," she clarified, emphasizing the uncertainty surrounding these claims. Yet, she did explain that credible sources informed her about the existence of this so-called treasure trove of videos. Because of the nature and weight of these allegations, Mitchell stated that she has to believe there are numerous celebrities who are well aware of their own actions and the potential fallout if this footage ever came to light. This disclosure raises numerous questions. Who are the other celebrities allegedly captured in these tapes? Why have such potentially damaging materials remained hidden for so long? And what lengths have the Hollywood elite gone to in order to ensure these secrets stay buried? Mitchell's revelation suggests a deeper, more insidious network of protection and secrecy within the entertainment industry, where the power to control narratives and bury scandals has long been wielded by those with influence and vast resources. The idea that Oprah Winfrey could be implicated, even as speculation, is staggering. As a media mogul and cultural icon who has carefully curated her public image over decades, any association with a scandal of this magnitude would send shockwaves through Hollywood and beyond. The very thought of such footage existing raises the stakes and casts a shadow over some of the entertainment industry's most untouchable figures. It compels the public to reconsider just how deep these connections run and how much has been hidden behind closed doors. Mitchell also disclosed that she had been approached with offers to use the tapes as leverage in legal cases, a revelation that underscores the extreme sensitivity surrounding their existence. This indicates that the material captured on these tapes is not only compromising, but also powerful enough to serve as a bargaining chip in high-stakes legal battles. The fact that Hollywood elites are allegedly willing to pay millions to keep these videos under wraps speaks volumes about the potential damage their exposure could cause. This raises an urgent and compelling question. Why haven't these tapes surfaced in public until now? If the claims are true, the existence of these videos would have monumental implications, yet they remain shrouded in secrecy. According to insiders, this is no accident. The Hollywood elite have reportedly gone to extraordinary lengths to safeguard their reputations and ensure these tapes remain hidden. Tactics allegedly range from making substantial secret payments to influential figures to exerting media control to silence any attempts at exposure. This level of cover-up reflects a deeply entrenched system of protection, one that prioritizes maintaining the status and image of the powerful at all costs. The notion of such calculated efforts to hide the truth paints a troubling picture of how influence and money can manipulate information, keeping the public in the dark. It begs the question of what else may have been concealed and just how far these individuals are willing to go to ensure their secrets remain buried. These tapes have been secretly bought and sold, kept far away from the prying eyes of the public, creating an air of mystery around their existence. Yet now, due to the shocking revelations made by attorney Ariel Mitchell, that tightly held veil of secrecy is starting to lift. Her claims have sent shockwaves through Hollywood and beyond, suggesting that the powerful elites who have gone to great lengths to keep these tapes hidden may soon face exposure. In a development that adds even more gravity to the situation, a Department of Homeland Security officer confirmed that explicit footage was indeed confiscated during a raid on Diddy's Miami mansion in March. Reports indicate that these videos feature well-known celebrities and contain content so sensitive that it could potentially devastate careers and reputations. The mere possibility that these tapes could be part of the evidence seized during the raid raises serious questions about who is implicated and how long these secrets have been hidden. Were these the very tapes Mitchell alluded to in her interview? If so, the implications are staggering. The idea that law enforcement agencies have now acquired such compromising material suggests that the web of secrecy surrounding Hollywood's elite may be unraveling. However, there remains a pressing uncertainty. Will the public ever learn the full truth about what these tapes contain and who appears in them? Or will the influence and resources of powerful figures continue to keep these scandals from ever fully coming to light? Furthermore, this situation highlights the extraordinary lengths to which individuals in positions of power have allegedly gone to shield themselves from accountability. From orchestrating covert transactions to exerting control over media narratives, the effort to protect these tapes speaks to a deeply rooted culture of silence and privilege. Yet, with law enforcement now in possession of potentially explosive evidence, the balance of power could be shifting, leaving many to wonder what shocking truths might soon be revealed. While there is no confirmed evidence that Oprah Winfrey is the individual featured in the alleged tape, even the mere possibility has sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. If such a tape were to be made public, it would have a seismic impact on Hollywood, potentially shattering carefully constructed public images and sparking a level of scandal that could redefine how we view some of the industry's most powerful figures. Oprah, who has long been celebrated as a media mogul, philanthropist, and cultural icon, holds a status so significant that any association with this controversy would be nothing short of earth-shattering. The timing of this rumor couldn't be more critical given the legal trouble currently surrounding Sean Diddy Combs. He is already facing a series of grave allegations, including federal charges related to sex trafficking and racketeering. These accusations are serious enough to draw intense public scrutiny, and if evidence linking other high-profile individuals, such as Oprah, were to emerge, the fallout would be immense. It could open a Pandora's box of questions about accountability, the protection of elites, and the true extent of secrecy in Hollywood. What makes the situation even more intriguing is that Diddy and Oprah have been seen together multiple times at exclusive events over the years. Their association has been documented at some of the most elite gatherings, including Diddy's notorious parties that have long been the subject of rumors and speculation. Stories about these gatherings have suggested illicit activities and a dark underbelly masked by the glamorous facade of the entertainment industry. The idea that Oprah, who has always presented herself as a beacon of empowerment and integrity, could have any connection to such scenes is deeply unsettling. Furthermore, the implications of this potential connection extend beyond just gossip. They highlight the blurred lines between power, influence, and secrecy in the world of fame and fortune. The associations between high-profile figures like Oprah and Diddy raise troubling questions about who is truly protected in these circles and how far these individuals will go to shield their reputations. If any substantial proof of Oprah's involvement were ever to come to light, it could lead to a reckoning not just for her, but for the entire Hollywood elite, forcing a reevaluation of the industry's culture of silence and complicity. Sean Diddy Combs has found himself at the center of a storm of legal controversies, with allegations that go far beyond the usual tabloid drama. His infamous parties have long been rumored to involve a dark side, with reports surfacing over the years that claim illicit activities took place, including the trafficking of underage guests and other highly questionable behavior. These rumors have circulated for years, but they are now being backed up by a growing body of accusations that paint a disturbing picture of what may have occurred behind closed doors. Diddy's name has become increasingly mired in scandal, especially following a high-profile lawsuit filed by former model Adria English. She accused him of forcing her into deeply compromising situations and making attempts to traffic her. Her claims are not isolated. Multiple women have come forward with lawsuits that accuse Diddy of a range of abusive and coercive behaviors, including allegations of sex trafficking and physical assault. One particularly horrifying claim describes an incident in which a woman was assaulted with an inanimate object, adding to the gravity of the charges he faces. The situation escalated dramatically following law enforcement raids on his properties in Atlanta and Miami. These raids uncovered a trove of materials that have allegedly implicated multiple recognizable names, hinting at a wider network of involvement that extends far beyond Diddy himself. The discovery of this material has deepened the mystery surrounding the tapes that are rumored to exist, tapes that reportedly capture other high-profile individuals engaged in compromising and potentially criminal behavior. Now, with federal charges related to sex trafficking and racketeering looming over him, Diddy's case has become a focal point of national and even global attention. The gravity of these charges is not just about the potential consequences for Diddy, they represent the possible exposure of a deeply rooted culture of exploitation and cover-ups among the Hollywood elite. If the case continues to unfold in the way many anticipate, it could blow the lid off long-standing protections that high-profile figures have relied upon to escape accountability. This legal saga has the potential to not only disrupt the carefully constructed images of those involved, but also to reveal a system of influence. Unsurprisingly, the public has reacted strongly to Ariel Mitchell's claims, with social media erupting in outrage and demands for the truth. People are calling for transparency, accountability, and answers, as the revelations have left many shocked and deeply concerned about the extent of alleged misconduct within Hollywood's elite circles. The mystery surrounding the existence of these tapes only adds to the public's thirst for clarity and justice. The question now is, what happens next? Despite all the speculation, the tapes remain elusive, with their content and even their existence still shrouded in secrecy. Yet one thing is undeniable. If these tapes ever see the light of day, they have the potential to fundamentally change Hollywood. The fallout from such a scandal could be unprecedented, especially if it implicates celebrities as prominent as Diddy and even the iconic Oprah Winfrey. Their involvement would send shockwaves through the entertainment industry, shaking the foundations of fame and influence that many have taken for granted. This potential scandal is a stark reminder of how powerful figures have historically managed to shield themselves from consequences. From Harvey Weinstein to Jeffrey Epstein, the narrative of money, influence, and carefully cultivated connections acting as protective barriers is all too familiar. For decades, these figures have navigated scandals through the use of wealth and strategic alliances, evading public scrutiny and maintaining their positions of power. If the claims about these tapes are validated, however, they could signal the beginning of a new era where even the most untouchable figures are forced to face accountability. This story serves as a sobering reflection on how privilege and secrecy have operated at the highest levels of the entertainment industry. It also raises broader questions about whether the revelations will inspire systemic change or merely expose a fraction of the hidden truths. As more details emerge, the world waits to see whether Hollywood's power dynamics will finally be confronted or if this will be yet another chapter of scandal, ultimately buried and forgotten. What sets this case apart from other Hollywood scandals is the alleged involvement of celebrities who have meticulously cultivated their public images, with Oprah Winfrey being a prime example. Unlike many previous controversies that exposed figures already mired in questionable behavior, this potential revelation threatens to dismantle the personas of individuals who have long been revered as beacons of inspiration and integrity. If the allegations turn out to be true, it could not only bring these prominent figures crashing down, but also redefine how the entertainment industry approaches and responds to scandals in the future. For decades, Oprah has been celebrated as the queen of media. Her empire is built on a foundation of positivity, philanthropy, and a reputation for uplifting others. She has influenced generations and holds a unique status as one of the most trusted and admired personalities in the world. However, if her name becomes directly tied to these alleged tapes, it could forever alter public perception. The damage wouldn't just be to her career, but to the very legacy she has built, casting a shadow over her decades of work and influence. The implications of such a connection would be monumental. It would call into question the authenticity of Oprah's image and raise doubts about the people and institutions that have supported her rise to power. Beyond individual reputations, the industry as a whole might be forced to reevaluate how it shields and promotes its most influential figures. A scandal of this magnitude would likely lead to a reckoning, challenging the entertainment world to confront its culture of secrecy and the mechanisms that have allowed the powerful to remain untouchable for so long. It makes one question the lengths to which Hollywood's elite might go to ensure that such incriminating material never sees the light of day. If Ariel Mitchell's claims hold any truth, we could be looking at an extensive, well-orchestrated network of powerful figures working together to protect each other from potential fallout. This alleged system of mutual protection suggests that those at the top have created a fortress around their secrets, fortified with influence, wealth, and strategic legal maneuvering. The revelations don't just raise suspicions about the current scandal, but also prompt a deeper inquiry. How many more tapes like this could be out there? Is this just a glimpse into a much larger, more insidious culture within the entertainment industry? Hollywood has always had an obsession with maintaining control over its image, shaping public perception with carefully managed narratives. But the idea that this obsession might extend into covert operations to cover up the misdeeds of high-profile individuals reveals a depth of corruption that few have fully grasped. If celebrities as untouchable and revered as Oprah are even tangentially involved, it suggests that the entertainment industry's darkest secrets may still be buried, waiting to be uncovered. It challenges us to consider the possibility that we have only seen the tip of the iceberg when it comes to scandals hidden in plain sight. The full scope of what lies beneath could be far more unsettling than we've imagined, revealing a reality where the power of image and influence has been wielded not just for fame, but for absolute protection from accountability. This story is far from reaching its conclusion, and as new details come to light, we'll be here to cover every shocking development. The claims surrounding this scandal are explosive, and they leave us with more questions than answers. What do you think about these astonishing allegations? Is it possible that Oprah Winfrey, an icon known for her philanthropy and influence, could be connected to something so scandalous? Or is this just an elaborate web of rumors spiraling out of control? We want to hear from you. Share your thoughts and reactions in the comments below. Your perspective is an essential part of this unfolding narrative, and the conversation is only just beginning.